Mac, Wayne, and Graham were new to the island of Sodor, and even though they were meant for the roads, they had been heavily modified for the British loading gauge, which they were extremely proud of.
"Someday I hope I get my own branch line,"
laughed Mac cheerfully.
Don't be silly, Mac,
snorted Wayne.
Sports cars can't have their own branch lines.
Mac just ignored his comments and carried on. Later, Toby and Percy arrived at Farquhar Yards and saw them, as well as Terence, doing their shunting work without any sweat.
"We like being adaptable," boasted Graham. "That's what my owner, Robert Mitten, says. Go any place and do anything. Take my advice. Scrap your rails and broaden your outlook, like me and the guys here."
Pooh,
said Percy.
me plow a field or go to work and do nothing at all? I prefer to stay on my rails. Thank you, Graham.
"Steam engines did plow once upon a time,"
Terence chuckled, "and ran on roads." The engines remembered Trevor, and they had to admit Terence was right. Mavis, the quarry diesel, recently had an accident with a lorry and had to go to the diesel works to be mended. So Toby had to do her work while she was away, but he didn't mind. However, due to a small water tank, he was ordered to take loaded trucks to Farquhar at lunchtime instead of later. Time passed and the weather became colder with hard frosts during the night. They didn't worry Toby as his firebox kept him nice and warm. One night, it was very cold indeed. The ground froze solid and even Toby felt chilly. He shivered as he left the shed next morning. At the road crossing where Thomas met the angry policeman, the frost had swollen earth and the roads beside so much that Toby's wheels were lifted clean off the track. Toby wasn't going too terribly fast.
"Whoa there, Toby!"
yelled his driver at once and put on the brakes as hard as he could. Toby came to a shaking stop. He was now like a road tram with his 6 wheels on the roadway.
"Oh dear,"
he thought.
"Now what?"
The fireman jumped down. "No problem," he said. "With care we can have you back on the rails in no time."
"I don't see how," said Toby sadly.
Directed by the fireman, the driver carefully reversed Toby along the rocks his wheel had just made, and at last, with a firm jolt, Toby felt the rail safely beneath his wheels once more. That was close. Soon Mavis had come home, and Sir Topham Hatt came to see the engines. He spoke to Toby first.
"What's this I hear about, Toby?"
he asked.
"Trying to be a traction engine, were you?"
Toby blushed, but the Fat Controller wasn't cross. He told him all about Graham and Terence. Sir Topham Hatt laughed.
"If I were you," he said, "I should leave the roads to what they were made for. You stay on the rails. You'll find them much more comfortable,"
he finished. Toby, the tram engine, quickly agreed.